is not a good one. My energy is low. But I was like, let me just go live and see what happens. Because I was just going to chill and spiral. And what's the point? What is honestly the point? But today, we are going to focus on my scalp. We're going to treat my scalp today, do a little scalp treatment. And this is just important for hair growth. So even when you do protective stylings, like the one that I currently have, which is just simple, straight back cornrows, they're not even straight, but they are a great protective styling option for me. They really help my hair to grow out. I can keep this hair in for a very long time, like 2 months if I wanted to, or a month. I'll see how long I'm going to keep it in this week. I don't know how long I'm going to keep this hair in, but I still want to protect my scalp. So today we're going to do a little scalp treatment together while we hang out. Yeah, my energy is so low. So low. But I'm going to push through. We always start with wetting our hair. There we go. I'm just working the water into my hair. Nice and hydrated. Caring for your scalp is very important when you have 4C hair. I mean, I think any head deserves a healthy scalp, irrespective of your hair type. But when you have 4C hair and you really want to grow out your hair, treating your scalp is very important. Making sure that your scalp is healthy, making sure that your scalp is hydrated. A dry scalp can really damage your hair, so make sure that your scalp is very much hydrated. I think I'm going to spray it with water one more time. I always can't tell the difference between high porosity and low porosity, but I think low porosity is when your hair does not absorb water, I think, and high porosity is when your hair really absorbs water. I don't know which one is which, but my hair really absorbs water. My hair loves the water. It's so funny growing up how I used to fear water around my hair. You know, the way we feared shrinkage growing up. And shrinkage is actually just a good indicator of a healthy, hair, not even a healthy hair scalp, but just healthy hair. So I'm really just working in the water into my hair. I've just sprayed my hair with some water and I'm working it in just so that we can start using a moisturizer for my hair. I swear, today's gonna be a hard one. My energy levels, there's a fly in my room. Summer. Okay, I've sprayed my hair with water, and this is just going to help my scalp be very hydrated. I'm going to go in with Dematol. I've never used this before. Okay, no, I've used this before, but I've never purchased myself. Like, I didn't buy this, so I don't even know where someone can get it. Dematol, a pride in body beauty, and it is a medicated hair, scalp, and skin treatment. It's there, or its purpose is to enrich your hair with vitamin A and E, and it's the original formula that smooths, and protects. Dematol. I have no idea what this is, but I like using it for my scalp treatment. So I always start off here at the front. This is for my hairline. And I make sure that my hairline is very healthy. So I apply it here. And then I just work it into my scalp. This is so nice when someone else does it for you. I don't know what's the science behind that, but why does it always feel good when someone else does your hair? I need to know that. So I'm working it into my scalp. Hi, Prayed Up. Good morning. What time is it on your side? It's 16:25 on my side, so it is in the afternoon. What time is it your side? And where are you watching from? I'm in sunny South Africa. Today's weather was so lovely. Just working in this into my scalp. 10:24 a.m. in New York. Oh wow, you're from New York. That's amazing. And it's just 10 in the morning. How's the weather? Is it cold? Is it warm? I know today, I think today is the first day of autumn in America. I've been seeing a few videos talk about that. Then if it's the first day of autumn your side, it's definitely the first few days of spring outside, and the weather is lovely. I'm just working in Dimetol. We're using this. I'll put it somewhere here so you guys can see me dip into it. Can you guys see? Nice. You're beautiful, love. Oh, thank you so much, Prayed Up. Thank you. I want to put this thingy somewhere within your viewpoint. I love your top. Oh, thank you. It's a play suit, so it's like a jumpsuit. I love jumpsuits, especially when I'm at home. I just want to live in a jumpsuit. So I'm just applying hair food or a scalp treatment. Actually, not hair food, but it's a scalp treatment. And basically, this just helps with my hair when it's growing out of my scalp. So my scalp is nice and healthy. The roots of my hair are healthy. This is what I do. This is what I apply. How's the weather in New York, Prayed Up? How's the weather? Autumn, I don't know. I don't like cold weather. I've said this so many times on my life. I do not like the cold weather, but autumn fashion, winter fashion, that's my favorite. It's honestly my favorite. I'm just applying the scalp treatment. Oh, it's perfect. I can just imagine. The first few days of spring and autumn are also always amazing because the weather is just so perfect. It's like nice and cool, not too warm, not too hot. It's perfect. I kind of wish I lived like my whole year. The weather was when the weather is transitioning. I hope I'm making sense. So like when the weather is transitioning from winter to spring or from summer to autumn. I love living in between that type of weather. I don't like extreme weather. I don't like extreme heat or extreme cold. Mm-mm. And I feel like you can wear whatever it is that you want to wear. Are you married? Guys, I swear, every time I go live, someone asks me if I'm married. I'm not married, guys. But I feel like you guys are just, sending positive energy my way, I hope. Like, yeah, you deserve a husband, Monica. I actually do deserve a husband, honestly. I do, Prayed Up. Like, I deserve a hubby. And his job is to take care of me. That's his job. Okay, I'm just applying the scalp treatment into my scalp. Really working it in. Oh, it's so soothing. I can feel like the cool air on my scalp. This is so nice. And I'm also kind of massaging my scalp as I apply this as well. This is really good for hair growth. As much as like hair care products are expensive, um, I mean, not expensive, but as much as like hair care products are like important in the treatment of your hair and making sure that your hair grows, like when you oil your hair or when you use, different products, whatever products you use, massaging your scalp and using water, those two free things, well, not that water is free, we have to pay for it, but anyways, but those two things really, really, really are good for your hair. I'm also applying at the back of my head here. When I do cornrows, the back of my hair can get so problematic. The brain. I thought that you were using royal hair grease. No, I'm using Dimetol. But you're from the brain, if I'm not mistaken, you're from Baghdad. So how would you know about? Wait, no, Royal Crown is not a hair care, a black hair care product, right? I'm not too sure. Are there black people in Baghdad, actually? Are there? Maybe you are mentioning black hair care products and I just don't know. We've just scalped we've just applied treatment on my whole scalp. What am I saying? Like today, guys, is not, it's not a good one. It's not a good day. I'm from Newark, NJ, but I've traveled to the world. Oh, okay. Yesterday we had someone, I think you guys had a similar name. He was from Baghdad. I'm from Newark, NJ. Is that New Jersey? But I've traveled the world. Oh, wow. Where have you been? Where's like some of your favorite places you have traveled to? I have not traveled the world. I've never left my home country. I'm from South Africa. Never left South Africa. I think I would like to. I would like to leave South Africa, honestly. Oh, guys, my scalp feels so good. Like I can feel the breeze. I can actually feel the breeze. And there's menthol. Where is it? There's menthol, there's peppermint oil. I can definitely feel it. Like my scalp is so breezy. It's so breezy. My favorite place was Afghanistan and Kazakhstan. Oh, wow. I would love to visit Afghanistan and Iraq. Like, those places have such great heritage sites to visit if you want to learn more about ancient civilizations. I think they have like monuments and physical actual things from, I think, Sumerian civilization, if I'm not mistaken. So I would definitely love to visit Baghdad and Afghanistan and actually get to see that. I'm so surprised that you said your favorite place to visit was Afghanistan and Kazakhstan. I don't even want to lie. I don't know much about it. Oh, my scalp, guys. It feels so good. Let me spray it with some water. Wait. The comment I missed here. Prayed up said, I'll be your second. You want to be my second husband? I don't think I can do two husbands. One man is annoying enough. One man is a problem enough. How can I handle two? Kazakhstan was cool because the women loved American black men and our white co-workers were upset. It was extremely cold in October. Oh, wow, really? And how was the experience of being in Afghanistan as a black person? How was that experience? I'm so surprised they were into black people. I'm so surprised. In a good way. So the white co-workers were upset. How batong? Batong, why were they upset? Guys, There's enough love to go around. Like, white people are loved everywhere. Come on, you can't be upset one country is more into black people. Okay, I'm just gonna put on a headscarf. So when you went in October to Kazakhstan, it was winters in October. Let me see. Yeah, probably was winter. And it sounds like a place that snows. I'm scared already. We have not Jem. Hi, not Jem. How you doing? Afghanistan was cold in the mountains. Lots of incoming mortar attacks. Wow, and great ice cream at night. Oh my gosh, that sounds amazing. Okay, well, not the attacks parts. That sounds scary. The brain says he was visiting Afghanistan and there was a lot of mortar attacks, incoming mortar attacks. I don't even know what that is. I don't want to even know. I'm scared. So you were in the mountains and the mountains were cold. I can't even imagine. But it sounds like such an amazing experience. And great ice cream at night. That is my literal dream. My literal dream. Oh, thank you for the hearts. That's my literal dream, honestly. To get to enjoy ice cream at night. Guys, I could eat ice cream every single day of my life. That is my favorite dessert. That is my favorite sweet treat. Ice cream. And the best ice cream, y'all not gonna believe. Y'all not gonna believe what I'm gonna say. For me, the best ice cream from a fast food place, fast food now, has to be KFC. I know, but KFC for me has the best ice cream. Honestly, it's so good, so creamy. KFC ice cream is amazing. The brain says they were upset because the barber shop had massage tables in the back, and in the process of massage services, they learned that we were blessed and I don't know what you're talking about, the brain. I do not know what you're talking about. Chat, guys, hear this. The brain went to Afghanistan, right? He's here commenting. A black man, as we have now found out. Look at, isn't you sending the hearts? The brain was visiting Afghanistan, and he says, so he went, I'm assuming you went there with your co-workers. Hi, remain confident. Hey boo, how you doing? So we had the brain. He went to Afghanistan with his co-workers, I'm assuming. And some of his co-workers were white and some of them were black. And when they got, no, not Afghanistan, when they went to, well, they did go to he did go to Afghanistan, but he also went to Kyrgyzstan. So he went to Kyrgyzstan with co-workers. There was a diverse group of people. No! Guys, are you reading these comments? No! So he was saying the white co-workers were upset because when they were doing a whole massage situation in Kyrgyzstan, they found out that the black people were gifted. And then look what he wrote. It lays to the right on my thigh. I don't know what you're talking about. Rastaman, wild African lioness. Oh, wow. Thank you. Is that me? Am I a wild African lioness? The brain, respectfully. Oh my gosh. Respectfully, I don't know what you're talking about. Ladies, you sound like a person who sends unsolicited images. The brain, is that you? Is that you? Is that the type of crowd my lives are going to bring in? Guys, I've only been doing live streaming this month. Like, this was my first time this month. And already the people who are joining, the brain. Look at you laugh. Look at you laugh. Telling us in the chat that it lays to the right on my thigh. Oh, thank God you can't send pictures here. Thank goodness. Rastaman, I'm also a predatory African stallion. Oh my God. What is going on today, guys? What is going on? What do you mean you are a predatory African stallion? What is that? A predatory horse? Was a stallion a horse? Word law. You guys. Rastaman, you called me a wild African lioness. If I'm a wild African lioness, a lion, and you're a predatory African stallion, which I'm assuming is a horse, I could eat you up. I could actually eat you up. Rastaman. You guys are so funny today. I want to go do my nails, guys. I need to do my nails. I really want to do my nails, but I need to decide on like a design that I like, a shape that I like. I like press on nails. Like ever since I've been doing press on nails, I've saved myself. The men need to close their ears right now. They don't need to hear this, ladies. They don't need to know that we can do our own nails. All they need to know is they need to give you money to go do your nails. Whether you buy press-on nails, whether you go to the salon, none of their business. Rastaman, what about you? Where do you live and what do you do in your life? I am from sunny South Africa. Wow. Remain confident. Full disclosure. Full disclosure about what? But what I'm gonna share, guys, when I'm like so self-conscious now while I talk. Cause my lips, they be getting dry. Okay, full disclosure. What about you? Where do you live? I live in Pretoria, South Africa. So South Africa is the only country in the world, in the whole wide world, with 3 capital cities. We have a capital city in Pretoria, which is the main capital city where our parliament is. Then we have Bloemfontein, our second capital city. That is our legislative capital, I think. Yeah, like our Supreme Courts and stuff. I don't know. I think the legal stuff happens there. And then we have Cape Town. Cape Town is our, I don't know, it's another capital city. Wait, I think Cape Town is a parliamentary capital. Then South Africa's, I mean, Pretoria is like, I don't know, but it's the main capital. That's where our union buildings are. What's the union buildings? Isn't that parliament as well? I don't know. I'm South African. I'm South African. I'm South African. And what do? I work on the internet. So with my life, I do 2 things. I do 3 things. Okay. And then remain confident, ask for a full disclosure. So I'll give you guys a true full disclosure. What I do with my life is career-wise, I work on the internet. I am a digital communication specialist. So I help organizations with their social media, their branding, and anything that is related to communications on a digital platform. I can do like traditional media, like when you think of, newsletters that used to come like in a hard copy, I could do that. But now I'm definitely leaning towards more, or I specialize towards digital communications. That is my strength. That's what I really enjoy. I just love communications and I love the internet. I'm a millennial. So being on the internet, playing around on the internet really comes naturally and fun for me. So yeah, that's what I do career-wise. And then on a personal level, full disclosure, guys, in 2023, my father passed away. So in the beginning of 2023, not even towards the end of 2022 and into 2023, my father became sick, like literally overnight. He became paralyzed. And it was such a traumatic experience for me. And then he died in May, literally the day before my birthday. Like crazy, crazy. On my 29th, no, on my 30th birthday, the day before my 30th birthday, he passed away. And it was such a traumatic experience, losing a parent to cancer, and it was a lot. However, that whole experience actually triggered my spiritual gift. So I'm a person who is spiritually gifted, but my spiritual gift isn't one where I have to become a traditional healer and, help people physically to like maybe heal or stuff like that. My gift is more my voice. So it turns out, working in communications is actually part of my purpose. It's something that I was born to do and meant to do, and it comes easily to me. So being a communicator on the internet is twofold for me. It's part of my career, but it's also part of my purpose. And my purpose on a personal level is to help people rediscover themselves in terms of navigating life through spirituality, more specifically for me, African spirituality. And I use my different gifts and talents that I have to help people. And I just help people by honestly healing myself. I think a lot of us, when we think about healing, is, oh, I need to go outside and help people and do this and that. No, sometimes you just need to heal yourself. Like some of us have special gifts, and our gifts aren't necessarily for us to go and work with people outside or, specifically have people consult with us, but our gifts can be used within our own lineage and heal our own bloodlines. So essentially, that's kind of my gift, healing my own bloodline, but to also share it online and also talk about my experience of navigating African spirituality, my spiritual gifts, which is something I'm going to talk more about in future. I'm still kind of in the phase where I'm really strengthening my gift and learning more about it. And yeah, it's been a whole process, but I've really enjoyed it. It's like, honestly, so when you learn about African spirituality, you learn that in African spirituality, people get spiritual gifts. Oh, guys, a fly. Oh my goodness. But people get spiritual gifts. And spiritual gifts, honestly, are like, it reminds me of Marvel movies. Marvel movies. I don't know. The Fantastic Four. I don't know. I don't watch these things. But it's like getting a superpower. Think about it like, I think it's like mutants. Is it mutants? Where you have Dr. X, Professor X, and Wolverine. It's like that. You know how they have their own special school and, they all live there? Having a spiritual gift is honestly along those lines. When your spiritual gift activates, it is painful. It's the most painful thing that I've ever gone through in my life, because you lose everything. Once you tell God that, okay, I am ready to receive this gift, or I'm ready to accept it, I'm ready to explore it, your life falls apart. Literally, your life falls apart. And it's not because God is punishing you or your ancestors are punishing you, but basically all distractions, all illusions around you will fall. And in you navigating those challenges of the illusions and the distractions falling, that's where your spiritual gifts come in. So you might lose your job, you might lose a relationship, you might lose friends, you might fall out with your family. Like, all of these things happen. Sometimes they happen simultaneously or one after another. It just depends. And basically, that's your whole spiritual gift, coming into activation and you navigating it. It's quite a whole thing. I'm still on the journey. I definitely don't know everything, but it's been a whole thing. So I'm just reading the brains comment. A female inmate used to call me Mr. Clydesdale, and I had to wear shorts under my work pants to hide the print. But I'll get into that story another time. And working in a female prison. Oh my goodness, so many questions. You worked at a female prison? I always thought in female prisons it's only female wardens or women wardens. I didn't know men worked in prisons with women. So many questions. Rasta man, South Africa. Yes, I'm from South Africa. Remain confident. Cape Town is where I would live. I think you spoke about this. Remain confident. You told me you've been here to South Africa, and it depends. Honestly, for me, Cape Town, I've only been there once, and a lot of people complain that it's a bit, you know, Eurocentric. So because of that, it can be quite expensive to live in Cape Town. The cost of living is a bit high there. But a lot of people enjoy it, especially foreigners. So I think as a foreigner, you might actually love it. As a South African, where have I enjoyed living the most? I've only lived in like Pretoria and Johannesburg. Hmm. Honestly, I like both for different reasons. Pretoria's quite chilled. It's mellow, it's relaxed, but it's still fun. And it's crazy fun at that. I need to talk to you guys more about Sipitori. I was talking about Sipitori, which is a language spoken here in Pretoria, and just how it's such an ever evolving language. I forgot to tell you guys just how it's such an interesting language. And probably one of the reasons why it would be so hard to document Sipitori as a language and why that might not happen. I'm getting like just so distracted by these flies in my room. Anyways, I'm going on a tangent about I don't know what. We heard you, the brain. You work in a female's prison. I am so shocked. You look like Han from Stray Kids. Me, Han, Michelle Mascaro, because we were talking about Stray Kids yesterday, literally. And isn't that a man? I'm Googling him right now. I want to show you guys. Michelle Buscaro said, I look like Han from Stray Kids. Let's see. Let's see this. Boy, bye. What are you guys up to today? What are you busy with? Han from where? Stray Kids. Guys are coming for her. Firstly, she likened me to a man. Oh, guys, I almost had to leave. I almost had to leave. Wow. The brain. I want to go to Sabi Sands National Park. That sounds so familiar. Sabi Sands, it might be close to where I'm staying. I'm not sure. Let me check. I live very close to a game. Oh, excuse me.